Good morning, my name is Catherine Ayres. Welcome to the IT Security Guru. Some security news for you this morning from the US. The Obama administration has been trying for a while to put in place some cybersecurity legislation. You might recall that this failed to pass into law in September this year when it just didn't get enough votes to push it through the House. Now, the administration still really believes in the need to have some guidance in place, and they're currently working on an executive order which would implement some of the provisions that were in the Cybersecurity Act 2012, which has so far failed. Now, at the moment, we don't know what those provisions are. There aren't details of that available yet, but it does show that there is an awareness of cybersecurity. Obviously, there are concerns inevitably around government involvement and Big Brother and all of those things, but it's interesting that they're still pushing forward with this. At the moment, the government in the US is working with various interested parties to see what they need to do and how they can push this forward to at least try and implement some of these controls. One would imagine it will be around data, how data is stored, and probably also who has access to data. So perhaps things like, who within the government is able to make requests to access information about internet use, perhaps data usage, things like that. But we don't know for sure, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Another story a bit closer to home here in the UK, Companies House security on the website is apparently a bit of a mess. So a researcher has gone out there and said that actually there are some big holes on the website. Data can be accessed without the use of correct username and passwords, that the use of SSL technology is insufficient, and that there are some big flaws on the website. Now, Companies House is denying that this is a major problem. They're saying that they are aware of these things, they are fixing them, but it's a minor security concern. But on the other hand, the researcher is coming up and saying that's actually not the case. So who knows? I'm not a techie, so I don't know for sure, but interesting one to follow. As always, with all of these things, whatever story you're reading, if it's about data and it's your data, just be aware of it. Just make sure, whether you're a company or an individual, just be aware of what's going on, and if anything happens that seems suspicious, flag it up. Anyway, that's our news for today. Have a brilliant Wednesday, and we'll speak to you tomorrow. Thanks very much. Bye.